This is FE Peer Review. The date is January the 10th, 2025. Joe Hanvey, his dysfunctional model, his bullying behavior, and a suggestion to Will Duffy to keep clear. Now, I know that's not the most elegant or witty title for a video, but it's accurate anyway. Say that much for it. Creaky Blinder just put out a video full of his usual humor and insight. It was a discussion between Will Duffy and Joe Hanvey that was particularly painful to watch. Creaky managed to make it bearable, a testament to his true skill. I'll put a link to Creaky's video in the description and in a pinned comment. I'm going to touch on one larger point and one smaller point here. At 25 minutes 40 seconds, Joe Hanvey says a little something, which I will splice that section into the video right here, and then we'll go through my comments.
You want.
You keep saying stuff like that. You don't even have a model.
I do. The Antarctic Circle is created by...
A model must be able to demonstrate things in the micro just like it does in the macro. You cannot get water to stick to a ball. You can't get gas pressure to stick around a ball. You can't get any of that to happen. You can't do gravity on a micro scale. So you don't have a model, Will. No, you don't.
So pretty much like every...
Water and gas to stick to a ball. This is where I begin to suspect that Hanvey really is dishonest. He knows full well that a model isn't a thing you make out of bits of plastic glued together like a toy car. He knows full well that the, quote, globe model includes gravity, which accounts precisely for those things he said we can't do. And he knows full well that it's physically impossible to make a model that does those things while we ourselves remain within the gravitational influence of Earth. In the end, we don't need models to understand reality. We just need reality and a correct understanding of it. Earth itself is our model. We don't need to create a replication of it. I decided to go ahead and make this quick video because after having written that comment, somebody else replied to it. Exactly, I caught this too and was like, wait, this guy just admitted the atmosphere and oceans behave the way they do because of gravity on a globe. I think we all need to stop paying attention to Joe because he's clearly using this to gain attention for whatever dumbass reason with this salad bowl model. I've also mentioned that in the past, that I believe that Hanvey's purpose is simply to get attention. So having seen that comment, I thought, yeah, I'll go ahead and turn this into a little video. I do want to mention in passing a couple of other small things. First of all, 1410, and I'm not going to replay the clip. You can hear it throughout the video repeatedly. Joe's repeated interruptions of Will is what I call verbal bullying, and it's evidence he can't cope with the substance of the email, so he has to try to shut down the discussion. That's a general principle to watch out for, and I think that when anybody is ever engaging in verbal bullying, i.e. interrupting and so forth, they need to be called out on it and they need to be demanded to stop or the discussion has to end. You cannot have a discussion with a verbal bully. They either have to stop or the discussion has to stop. They have to be called out publicly and their tactic exposed publicly. They rely, and it's the same as in this video, they rely on the rest of us being polite. This is typical of bullies. Joe Hanvey was relying on Will Duffy's politeness not to call him out, and it worked. In this video, it worked. He really pushed hard against Will again and again and again throughout the entire video, and I think there was only one time where Will said, "Don't interrupt me." We need to stop being nice to bullies. Just stop being nice to bullies. That plays right into their hands. They do that, you say, you're interrupting me, you're bullying me, conversation's either going to stop or you're going to stop bullying. We just can't let it pass. And then this comment, I wanted to direct this towards Will Duffy, specifically. It's a message I think would be good for him to hear. Of course, I'm enjoying Creaky's commentary, but I'm not convinced Will is doing positive work by engaging in this way directly with people like Hanvey. Will did hugely positive work by carrying out the final experiment. He sort of came in from nowhere and stayed above the fray, not getting into all the petty debates the flat earthers enjoy so much. He just came in and said, okay, let's do it. Let's go see what's really happening out there in the real world. That was brilliant. I hope he returns to that and doesn't start mud wrestling with the pigs. Somebody else responded, sure does play into their melodrama. That was very well put. All right, that's all. This is a quick one. Hope you all find it interesting. Leave a comment, click the like button, subscribe, all those things. And most of all, have a great day. Bye-bye.